my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son. Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If he goddamn keep it up, his ass going to prison.
Then he wanna talk about some other like this being shit. Just being shit. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're cat. Don't be in this bitch. Wait till I come back in the market late night, and then it's just you, and I slap you up. Yeah. You trying to act all tough? All like this in front of all your people. Say your mama I said Happy Mother's Day, and then carrying in my face and shit. Like what?
Stand by right here for me. 32, I'm 10 extend, 1 detain. Spread your legs slightly. I just need to pat you down.
T.I.'s worst nightmare might be turning real because after years of warning his son, King Harris, to slow down, the judge could now slam him with 5 years behind bars, 5 years straight. And the wild part, that's exactly what T.I. predicted back in 2022 if King didn't clean up his act. Nobody can honestly act shocked, because if you've been watching King, all the red flags were right there. Reckless driving, that viral Waffle House brawl, and even flashing weapons in his music videos. Trouble was stacking up like it was part of his brand. By 2024, it all blew up. Arrest footage showed him nearly crashing into a police car, raging out in the streets, a gun sitting on his hip, and that old 2022 warrant finally dragging him down. It looked like every bad decision he ever made came back to crush him at the same time. What makes this even crazier is the timing. Just weeks after that arrest, King became a father. He was online posting about his newborn, even dropping a track called Dear Son, like he was ready to finally man up. But instead of stepping into fatherhood, he's now facing a courtroom that could snatch him away for half a decade. Now, let's break down how King Harris went from being the son of a hip-hop icon to possibly facing 5 years locked up, because the backstory is way messier than it looks. It all kicked off in October 2024, the day King officially crashed out. He pulled out of a gas station in his BMW and almost slammed right into a police car. Like you can't even script this kind of chaos. The officers walked up and instantly things looked ugly. First they smell weed, then they spot a gun sitting bold on his hip. At that point, it was a wrap. They already knew he wasn't going home that night. But when they ran his name, the situation turned from bad to straight disastrous. Turns out, King still had an open warrant lingering from 2022, a case tied to reckless speeding, driving on a suspended license, and a DUI. Instead of showing up in court back then like everybody else, he ignored it, and that one bad decision sat waiting to bite him. By 2024, it finally did. The arrest footage that leaked, first on Badge Chronicles, then picked up by Vlad TV, runs almost 30 minutes, and it's insane to watch.
Yes, sir.
There's one in the way.
Does your buddy have one as well? Alright, just hang tight right here for me. Let me clear this. I don't want any accidental fires.
There's no safety. You gotta take.
There's no safety.
You take
okay.
Out.
Well, I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Let me just set this down right here. You'd step out for me. Now? Yes, sir. Place your hands behind your back for me. All right, right now you're just being detained. You're not under arrest.
You sure?
We're gonna be at the church. All right, I appreciate you being full, man. We're just gonna take a look at this information, make sure it's valid.
I sure is.
Just take a step to the side for me.
The cops pull him out, strip the gun off his hip, cuff him up, pat him down, and toss him into the back of the car. King doesn't explode or lose control, but you can tell he's heated, sitting there knowing he messed up big, and the camera catches it all. King dragged out, cuffed, and loaded straight into that patrol car like it was the end of the road. One officer even admitted afterward that King stayed calm and cooperative through the whole arrest. But that didn't save him. he still got booked into DeKalb County Jail before being transferred over to Pickens. Just like that, King went from flexing heavy on Instagram to staring at jail walls while the whole internet watched every move. And the sting?
Son, think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmama, his ass going to prison. If he goddamn keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. Can't nobody stop it but him. You know what I mean? I've already had that conversation. I've already made my peace with it. Cause I know that energy. I was that energy. I know exactly how it's gonna turn out.
T.I. had already called this years ago, back in 2022, when King first started spiraling. T.I. hopped on Instagram back then and made it crystal clear. If his son didn't slow down, prison was the only place he'd end up. And he wasn't just talking as a worried dad, he was speaking from experience, from someone who already lived it. He even told folks straight up, time is gonna be his teacher. And now that teacher just showed up dressed as a 5-year sentence. When clips of King's arrest hit the net, fans instantly dug up that old T.I. video and the dragging began. Some people said, see, he spoke it into existence, while others felt bad, pointing out how painful it must be to watch your own warning come true in real time. Either way, the internet couldn't stop saying how right T.I. was. He saw the vibe, he saw the pattern, but King tuned him out. And speaking of King ignoring advice, let's not forget that Waffle House meltdown in 2022. That was one of the first times people really side-eyed him. Like, yeah, he's clearly sliding down the wrong road. A clip exploded online showing King in a full-on screaming match with the staff at Waffle House. He was barking back and forth.
Hey, nigga, I ain't listening. So what I'm saying is, they wasn't.
You can talk like that outside.
Hey, I can talk how the fuck I want to wherever I'm at. I'm on live, shawty. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. This ain't your fucking restaurant. This ain't your fucking restaurant. Everything you make, I can pull out my pocket right now. I ain't tripping on you. I ain't tripping. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Who the hell is he? What's your name?
What's your name?
My name King. You know it and your mama know it. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Tell your mama Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. File out your shit.
Come back.
What? On game what? On game what? Come here. Come here. Now I'll show you what I do. Come here. I'll show you what I do. Come here. Come here. Come on.
Trying to act way bigger than he really was, like he had something to prove. But instead of looking tough, he came off entitled and out of control, and even I couldn't defend that one. He later went live saying he was straight up perplexed, like genuinely confused why his son even stopped what he was doing just to argue with a short order cook. I couldn't wrap his head around why King felt the need to match that energy at all. That Waffle House meltdown was the moment people started saying, yeah, he's tripping for real. And if that wasn't embarrassing enough, the gun drama pushed things way further off track. Remember when T.I. and Boosie had to check their sons on camera? That clip went viral for a reason. King and Boosie's son, Tootie Raw, were supposed to be focused on a music video, but instead they had guns all over the set, turning it into something that looked like a trap house.
Man, like you treat yours.
Why y'all got so much time, bro? Why y'all always gotta have?
What is it about
man? It's not illegal to have.
Well, in the manner in which you portraying in the lifestyle, it don't look legitimate, sir.
Because I'm not supporting no whore. I'm not
Ain't doing.
I'm not.
What kind of parents don't support their kids in here goddamn slide?
Bigger than you.
Is there a over there? So just go pull up and they say, hey, who do you belong to? Who raised their hand? Somebody got to raise their hand.
I've been seeing him around too there a lot.
You gonna raise your own hand?
I've been seeing him around too like that.
Huh?
Well, when you got get angry, get angry.
I know that.
When y'all got around those people,
That's called, it's not a possession of a commission of a crime, sir. That is a felony.
yeah.
Thank you. Hey, man, it's free.
That's when the dads had to step in, putting them on blast right then and there. You can even hear T.I. saying, why y'all even toting guns when you got girls right here? That moment was proof the grown men in their lives knew exactly how reckless things were getting. That so-called moment of tough love turned into a full-on lecture. T.I. sat there breaking it down crystal clear. One slip up with a weapon, one bag of drugs in the wrong spot, and it's straight to jail. And the crazy thing, he wasn't even scolding them. He was literally giving them the cheat code to avoid the same mess he went through himself. You can see it all on camera. T.I. and Boozy sitting their sons down, spelling out why flashing guns in music videos is nothing but a straight road to prison. Fans actually gave both dads credit, saying it was refreshing to see them try to guide their boys instead of just letting them crash out.
You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself...
But here's the real issue. King didn't seem to take any of it in. He heard the words, sure, but you could tell the message went in one ear and right out the other. And that's when fans really started side-eyeing him, because it wasn't just about the music or the temper.
A lot of people hit me up like, King, I know you tired. You ain't get no sleep. And the truth be told, before this look, I ain't been getting no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I just been outside working, lifestyle. You know, lifestyle just lifing. You know what I'm saying? And, but now I'm damn sure not getting no sleep. This up every morning, and then around the morning time, he like to do that little live concert I be doing with him. And, he like to walk around the house.
It was about his personal life too. That's when the baby mama drama hit the spotlight. The mother of his child, who goes by Big Nana, had everybody talking. Rumors swirled she was way older than King, and fans didn't hold back. Some swore she was only rocking with him for the money. Others labeled her a groupie chasing a check. Either way, the age gap had the internet buzzing, but King, he couldn't care less. He leaned all the way in, throwing her a whole baby shower, flexing posts about the pregnancy. And once their son was born in November 2024, he couldn't stop bragging about it. A clip shows King celebrating with Big Nana like life was picture perfect. Not long after, he was online proudly showing off his newborn son, even dropping a track called Dear Son, where he rapped about stepping up as a father. He captioned his post, November 5th, 8:09 a.m. Welcome King Jr.
Man, get out.
I ain't know
Get
Tupac
out.
was an actor.
Get out.
I thought that was a lookalike Tupac. And
What are you talking about? You never seen Juice?
Yeah, I did. I
You
thought that was a lookalike
Wait, no,
Tupac.
What about when they say Tupac Shakur on the screen?
I ain't see that.
Come on, bro. What are you talking
I don't
about?
watch the credits.
How could you embarrass me like this?
Time to take over, and for a moment, it actually looked like fatherhood might humble him, like maybe he was finally ready to change, but the timing couldn't have been worse. While King was holding his newborn and flexing proud dad energy on Instagram,
You know what I'm saying? Kind of woo-saw yourself outside of the public opinion. Then I think, because I tell you what, I have the greatest, most extensive family photo album. I can document and I could go back to when King was Eris's age. I can go back to when Major was my granddaughter's age.
that arrest footage was circling online, reminding everybody just how deep he was already in trouble. The saddest part, nobody was shocked. Fans had been saying for years that King's wild behavior would catch up to him, and now it was all playing out exactly how people predicted. So if that judge really lays down a 5-year sentence, don't expect T.I. to come off furious. Expect him to look broken. Because yeah, he warned King. Yeah, he tried to guide him. But when it's your own child shackled up in a courtroom, that pain cuts way deeper than any "I told you so." And if you've seen their podcast together, you already know the bond is real. That's why this whole situation would hit T.I. even harder than people think. And this mess is gonna hit T.I.'s image hard. Folks already drag him online saying he failed as a father, that all the money, success, and wisdom in the world couldn't stop his son from spiraling. If King actually gets sentenced, those voices are only gonna get louder, especially since T.I. has always branded himself as the OG dad who teaches lessons and leads by example. But at the same time, T.I. has made it clear he's riding with King no matter how ugly it gets. So you already know, even if he's disappointed, he'll still be front row in that courtroom, standing by his son. And of course, once that arrest footage and the court updates started flying around, the internet went crazy with opinions. Some people were clowning him, others were strangely impressed, and some were just hoping he finally wakes up. One fan even said, King is enjoying every minute knowing he might go viral. He knows he's being recorded, and honestly, you can see that in the footage. He's calm, maybe even too calm, like he knew it was all content for the blogs. Then came the crowd, spinning it into some street cred moment. One person commented, "That man finally got his street cred. He's been telling y'all he outside," and that right there shows how twisted this situation is. Because instead of locking in on fatherhood and focusing on his newborn son, people think King is out here chasing a jail record just to prove he's real. But not every comment was negative. Some people actually showed King a little grace. One person wrote, "He gonna be fine. He's been doing good since his son was born, so I'm wishing him blessings. He handled himself well." That's the flip side, people hoping fatherhood will really ground him, even if prison ends up being part of the lesson. For T.I. though, it feels like watching history repeat itself. The same system he once fought to survive is now swallowing up his own son. And the coldest part? Deep down, T.I. saw this storm coming. So don't get it twisted. This isn't just King Harris wilding out for headlines. This is the real possibility of hard time, real consequences, and a brutal test of T.Y.'s strength as a father. Because if that judge actually stamps down a 5-year sentence, King's story won't just be another viral clip floating around online. It'll be a lesson carved deep into his life forever. And if you want to stay locked in as this whole story unfolds, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, share this video, and smash that like. Because trust me, this saga is far from over.